is your action button in this game for opening and looting and other things.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So I'm right here. This is the leaning process. This will, if you ever think it's me, just tell me to wiggle and I'll do this, and that'll tell you not to shoot. Pick these two things up. Put them in your butt. If you hit tab, you'll go into your inventory. Okay, you need to kill scavs, and we do not want to attract players, so we're going to kind of wrap this one out. Also, if you hit tab and you click center mouse wheel on those items, it will examine them so your character knows what they are.
Okay.
Grenades off to the right. So scabs are generally easy to kill, or can be once you get used to how they work. So if you ever hear a scav yell, run from your position and hide. If a scav's yelling, that usually means he has light on sight on you and he's about ready to shoot you. Scavs have aimbot in this game, so they will mess you up relatively quickly.
Okay.
And you can also tell if it's a scav or a player just by how they act. Scavs will randomly stand in the middle of the open. They'll do a lot of shifting sounds, other things like that. There is a potential for a player coming up here, so we're going to be cautious of that. Okay, I don't see him. So eventually what you'll learn is the different sounds in this game. So if someone's walking on metal, it sounds different than if they're walking on gravel. So you will want to, at some point, be able to distinguish those sounds and then also know where they're at close to you in the map, because that will mean whether or not a player is nearby or not, and help you learn like where they're at.
Makes sense, yep.
So I haven't heard the other spawns yet. We heard a grenade to start off in the beginning of the match,
Yep.
but nothing else. Alright, we're good so far. In most games, especially first-person shooters, especially like Battle Royales, high ground is king. That's still the case in this game, but tactical low ground is also key for like not being spotted. So like I didn't walk up on that ridge because I didn't want my figure to silhouette in the distance.
Yeah.
So eventually you'll learn like which hills to take, and I don't always like take a hill straight on. I always go around the sides of it. So
Yeah, cover over height.
exactly. Okay, nothing yet. So this warehouse right here, this is where that player normally spawns. I'm gonna guess he's not here right now. So oftentimes you want to check shelves and stuff to see if there's items on them. Keys are huge in this game. Keys are a lot of money. You need a cigarette. Pick the cigarette up. So, this body right here, you can walk up and search him.
Let's get some milk, got some ammo, get some cigarettes.
For now, I would just take it all.
Yeah.
Also, there's a toolbox right here.
If nothing starts to load in, it's empty, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So what I did was crouch and slow walk. So C and shift. That's how you will walk quieter in the game. Crawling while prone is super loud. Everyone will know exactly where you're at. Also, it'll take me a little bit to get used to your footsteps behind me. I normally play solo.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, right here, there are 2 computer blocks. Sometimes you can find flash drives in the front of them, and you can also search them for loot.
Got a fan.
Fans sell for like 30,000 rubles right now, so normally, when I first started out, I take everything, but normally, if it's not a quest item, anything that's over 10,000 rubles a slot is a good loot. Okay, that's right up here. So it's just to our left in this factory complex.
Mm-hmm.
And it's players fighting scavs. And one of them is silenced, and the other one is loud with an AK. We're actually going to fight them. We're going to go this way. There's a jump that you can make that goes over the backside of this rather than taking that gate head on.
Okay.
That gate is like one of the only entrances into that area other than this. But that is like the only way out of that area, so it's a bottleneck.
Yeah.
The only problem with doing this jump is it's very visible. Okay, so those last shots you heard, if you heard how they sounded muffled,
Yeah.
that means they were inside a building. Versus these other shots aren't muffled, so they're outside.
Okay.
This area right here, oh, what's the name of this area? It's like old factory complex, I think. The first area we spawned in is called Boiler.
Okay.
We're going towards an area called Old Gas, which is up here to our left. We're gonna go inside this building to our right, though. That's very close. Okay, I'm not seeing them.
Sounded like they're in the next warehouse over.
Yeah. Okay, dead scav right here up to my left. So the players could be nearby.
Yep.
In general, don't loot until you've cleared the area. You're
Yep.
most vulnerable while you're looting.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't hear them in here. Alright, so we'll go loot that scav here in a second so you can pick up his gun. But right over here is a jacket. Jackets are key to loot because they have a high spawn chance for keys. Keys can be worth a lot of money in this game. Okay. There's a lunchbox right here. Alright. Let's go, hopefully not die.
To my right. I'm in the train car. To your
Okay.
right.
I'm on your left.
Yep.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the brick wall. So if you walk up to the scav, lay down on his body and hit hold F. And you can just put on his whole rig. You have to examine it first before you can
Yep.
move it. Eventually, you won't have to do that, and then left control and click will automatically move the item for you.
That's everything, right? Yeah.
Okay. So, depending on the ammo he had, that shotgun will be good for leg meta, probably. I'm guessing he has buckshot. So you can check that if you pull out the gun, and then if you hit Alt and T, it will check the mag and what type of ammo is in it, and how full it is. Okay. So, and if you search the rig, it will expose all the slots for you.
Okay.
Also, in general, I'm covering you right now, but you want to do this like in cover.
Oh yeah, sure. My bad.
Oh, it'll come in time. Eventually, you'll die from that, and you'll be like, "Yeah, I probably should have not done that right there."
Right.
Okay. I don't have the key to get out on the left side, so we'll go to the right, but kind of back where we came from.
Okay.
We've spent a fair amount of time on this side of the map, so other players that spawned on the other side might be coming our way to extract if they're still alive. If you double tap 0, it will tell you how much time's left in the raids. It will also tell you your extracts. Stop moving for a second.
Yep.
I thought I heard something to our left. I'm gonna check it out real quick. Alright, we're good. There's a scav off to our right. You can hear him yelling. I don't see him yet.
Yeah, no eyes.
I think he's on the other side of this building. There's also one to our left as well. Oh, he's right at the corner of the building ahead. Sure. All right. Ow, you dick. You can go ahead and search him. Okay, there's another one coming up. He's off to our left behind the building. Okay, someone else is fighting that scav.
Should I keep looting or?
Not typically when you hear other players around.
Okay.
Walking to our right. He's dead. Okay, go ahead and loot him. I'll cover this corner. I gotta fix a broken arm too. So the sound my player's making right now is me actually using a surgical kit. Sniper.
Which gun is better, or should I?
I would drop the 8R for the 7.62. It's a bigger bullet. It does a lot more damage.
Or should I drop the shotgun for the?
What shotgun is it? MP 153 or 133?
MP 153.
Okay. Yeah, drop the shotgun.
All right.
You already got a backpack on, so you can search it, but.
Okay. All right, I'm done.
Okay. I'm packing some mags real quick. Okay. So that was not the player scav. So you can tell if it's a player scav or not. If you scroll all the way down on them, after their bag, they will have a, like, empty container. That is how you tell it was an actual player instead of an AI scav.
Okay.
Did you grab the spare mags out of his vest?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
He only had,
So
like,
we still
one.
heard a lot of shooting around here.
Yep.
This scav has body armor on him. I would take that and put it on. It's really bad body armor, but it's better than no body armor.
And where does that body armor go?
It goes on your actual chest, your body armor off to the left underneath your hat that you're wearing. So you can drag it
Okay.
over to your left.
Oh, is that the vest?
That one bullet will go back in that mag. Not the vest. Sorry, scroll
There,
up.
okay, there we go. Now I get it. I'm getting it.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Got it.
All right, so we're gonna go out this hole and sprint across to the hill.
All right. Tell me when.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Scav right in front, right at the electrical tower.
I see him.
He's
Yep.
walking. Yep.
Take him out.
Yeah. You need the scav kills.
I can't see him anymore.
So if you run over here to the right, he's down in kind of a hole area.
Yeah, I'm moving right just to kind of see and cover.
Oh.
Oh, it just got tagged.
I hit him, but he's still alive. Okay. I got him.
That's fine.
He's dead. He's out in the middle of the open. We just made a lot of sound, so we're not going to loot him.
Yep.
Those two Saluas I gave you to start with, you can right click and hit use on them and you will heal. And then if you actually go to your health, you can see which parts of your body are hurt or not and how much more you need to heal.
No, I'm
Always
good.
try to heal your chest and your head first.
He just shot me in the arm.
Okay. Your chest has damage on it.
Does
Your
it?
chest has 9 points of damage on it.
Oh yeah.
So if you can actually click and drag it over to a specific body part to determine which one heals first. Okay. So even though he very well could have only hit you in the arm, your chest could have taken like fracture damage or collateral damage from your arm, other things like that. So
Mm-hmm.
there'll be times your arm gets blacked out, but the rest of your body also takes a little bit of damage just because it's Tarkov and it wants to screw you over.
Sounds about right. Shots.
Okay, so this area to our left here is called gas station. A lot of scavs can spawn here. It's kind of a bottleneck for players to be. And there can also be what's called the scav boss. So they're kind of like normal scavs, except for they're a lot more aggressive with a lot better gear and more health. There's this thing right here in front of me in the ground called the cache. It can spawn really rare loot, so go ahead and search that. And depending on what you find in there, take that fire clean gun lube. That's worth like 40,000 rubles. Drop your DVD player if you need to drop something. Also take the rechargeable battery and take the PS ammo just for extra ammo. You also need the cigarettes for a quest later on. And then whatever else you have room for, I would just take. You can move some of your bullets over to stack them, so that way you free up a 2 slot. So like your shotgun bullets, move over underneath one of your other set of shotgun bullets, or move them to your pockets.
Okay, yeah.
That vest only stacks vertical, so take your, yeah, there you go. You hit R to rotate. So when you click and drag an item over, if you hit R, it will rotate the item.
Okay,
The
cool.
other thing you could do is just drag it and drop it onto your vest or your backpack, and it will auto
It will
rotate
auto.
it for you.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I take advantage of the fact that I've done this and know those things. Or take for granted, not take advantage. I'll show you another cache spot. How much time we got? 15 minutes. Okay. So if you look at your extracts, there are ones that have question marks. Those aren't always there. The ones that don't have question marks will always be open for us to extract from. The ones that do not, that do have question marks, you have to essentially learn if they're open. Here's this cache right here.
Alright. Alright, it's cleared out.
Okay. So your character right now is on 38 energy. So you just found food, like can of celery.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and right click on it and hit use, and your character will eat it.
Fuck is that?
I think it's like cranberry sauce or like sardines.
Yeah, it looked more
maybe.
like some kind of sardine.
This big tower right here, right in front of us, there's a sniper scav that can be on the top of it. So just be aware of him. He will shoot you and kill you.
Alrighty then.
Okay, we've got a potential for a couple regular scavs walking around up here to our left. To the right is the dorms area. It's high PvP combat, so we'll avoid that for now, but just as an FYI.
Okay.
It's close quarters. It's not out in the open. Trying to avoid some of the bushes because you make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Okay, no scav yet. Inside this blue container is another one of those caches.
Oh, I just closed it.
Oh, yeah, that means someone's already hit it. Sometimes they leave stuff behind, so you can always close it and reopen it, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
And normally if they leave something behind, it's because it's not worth it.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Okay. Okay, so this pipe we're gonna crawl under. And we're gonna cross. Okay, so we just crossed storms. To our left is factory area. There's a couple scabs that spawn in there. A lot of players travel through there. There's a thing that you need to do for a quest in that area, so.
Okay.
We're coming up to the road. The road is very open and very dangerous. Scabs like to patrol the road too. Also, while you're walking, if you click down on your mouse button and mouse over to the left, you will move your head to the left and right so you can look around while you're walking. Well, it doesn't have to be while you're walking. You could be standing still too, but...
To look.
Okay. I don't see any scavs or bodies on the road. There's a body right here. That is not normally there.
Should I loot it?
Yeah, lay down and loot it. We're probably safe. We haven't taken any shots yet. I'm gonna guess it's already looted, but it might not be. Yeah, a tall tale sign, if it doesn't have a gun, it's been looted.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna cross and we're gonna see if one of the potential extracts is open or not. Down here on this side is called Smuggler's Boat. The way to tell if it's open is that there will be a fire right at this tree. So there's no fire, so that means it's not open.
Okay.
So instead, we'll go here and we're going to cross what's called Junk Bridge. So this is Junk Bridge. The other side of the actual bridge is called Land Bridge. You make a lot more noise crossing this one.
Mm-hmm.
So normally, the slower you play a map, the more likely you are to, well, it's a double-edged sword. The more likely you are to live because you're playing slow, right? Methodical. You're listening for noises. You're choosing when to get into fights.
Mm-hmm.
The more noise you make, the more likely other players will know where you're at and try to kill you.
Yeah.
But the longer you're in a match, the more likely you are to run into more threats and dangers as well. So it kind of eventually you'll pick a play style. I normally play a lot faster. I would have been in and out of this match in like 10 minutes or so, 10 to 15, if I didn't die in that time frame. Okay, so you still need to kill scavs. Our extract is right at the end of this road. So we're going to go into here and see if any scavs have spawned. This is called the Customs Building, or Big Red.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you
So
just want to
scavs-
extract, we can.
I mean, you need to kill scavs for your quest, so.
I mean, I'll get that done eventually. I'm not too worried about it.
Okay. So, yeah, Big Red is also a hotspot for players because there's a quest that you need to do inside. This is the storage area unit. Sometimes there'll be a scav or two. Not a lot of people actually go in here a whole lot. Right inside this storage unit, there's a jacket, which someone's already hit, and a weapons crate, which someone's hit.
Alright, then.
Sometimes in the trunk of cars you can find stuff. Here's a pack of cigarettes you need. Okay. There's a dead body. Looks like it's been hit. There's another dead body. This one definitely has been looted. You can tell because the rig is on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
So a scav just calmed. I think he's up here to our left. That's the other thing about scavs is they'll give away their position. Not in there. Okay, he's right there at the end of that red building, or the red storage container. Okay, you got him. Let's go loot him real fast and then get out.
Nice. I thought he ran off.
Oh, he did. He's inside the container.
Now he's dead.
Okay.
I'll go in and loot.
Yep. If you insured your pistol, that's what he's using. So go ahead and drop your pistol and pick his up. It's insurance fraud. You'll get yours back in insurance, and then you can take his out of raid. And the armor he's wearing is better than the one you have on right now. Even though it's zeroed out, it might still be best to keep that one. And you can tell it's zeroed out because it's 0 out or whatever.
Do I just discard it?
Yeah, so go over yours and hit you, and then drag his over to yours. Or discard, yep. Go ahead and examine his backpack too. In any raid, you have to have at least like 7 seconds left to actually extract. If you don't, then it's considered AWOL.
Alright, let's go. I'm good.
Okay. So, through the back of storage units, there's this red container we passed. If you go straight out it, you can jump here. This extract here is the Crossroads extract. The one down to the very far left is the other one that we have available, which is, I forget the name of it, Trailer Park. So you want to, yep, there you go. Extracted. Survived your first raid, 100% survival rate.
Let's go. Okay, I'm just gonna retire now.
Hey, I wouldn't blame you.
That's fun.